This is Thomas Lyons for Raps on TV down here at York Hall, Bethnal Green for the Dare to Dream Goodwin show. Fortunate to be joined by opening the show tonight, the victorious Jack Newham. Firstly, Jack, assess your performance for me. How do you think you done tonight?
I thought I'd done well, sticking to my basics, getting the guard up, sticking to the jab, sticking to the basics really, 1-2s, to the bodies, sticking to the basics really, bread and butter.
I mean, from watching ringside, it seemed that you got your jab, pushed out your jab early on. When you saw the openings to Horvatic's body, started whipping it downstairs, an array of punches that kind of had a big effect going into the second and third round. Was that part of the game plan to sort of exploit the body, use those touch to the body and then whip downstairs? Was that kind of the game plan from the start?
Was whip him into the body where he tucks up nicely. He was open to the body shots, so he was whipping him in, trying to tire him out, and just sticking to the tactics really, what we planned, 1-2s to the head, and when he covers up, whip the bodies, sticking to the basics, trying not trade, just sticking to the basics now.
Yeah, and maintaining an unbeaten record, and I mean 6 fight, correct me if I'm wrong?
6, 5-1 now. I lost my last one, but from that last one I learnt my mistakes. From that to now, just kept my guard up. Dropped my last one, I dropped my hands. Got caught with a silly shot. But this one I kept my hands up nice and tight. Just stick to the basics, not trading.
So from your last fight, was it kind of a case of remaining compact and kind of just going through the fundamentals with the jab, sort of backing up with a double jab backhand, and then kind of just then start to touch to the body and then kind of whip downstairs like a touch on there? Is that just kind of go through the levels and just show kind of what you're about?
For my last fight, I was trying to just get the rounds in, just get back to my rhythm, trying to pick the shots, just picking the shots really, just get back in my rhythm, get the rounds in, and just get my confidence back up again. And
I mean, back at the York Hall, massive platform for yourself. I mean, Goodwin shows, going through the roof at the moment. Is that kind of, how much did you take the atmosphere from the crowd? I mean, a massive crowd for you. I mean, fairly partisan in comparison to Horvatic's support, but how much does that kind of excite you, the adrenaline from the crowd, to replicate that in your performances?
That boosts me up as well. It boosts my confidence up. When there's loads of crowd cheering, it boosts me up. I feel confidence, and that was it really, to feel confidence. When the crowd are cheering, it boosts me up. I feel confidence. I feel my rhythm. That's it really.
So getting back to winning ways, what's in the pipeline for the rest of 2019? Are you just looking to remain active and climb through the ranks?
Just climbing through the ranks now, just getting the rounds in, and hopefully knocking on next year. Hopefully for Southern Air, hopefully next year.
And is that kind of the method kind of going forward, to get some titles under your belt and then start to pick up the caliber of opponent, develop as a pro, and sort of mature into that transition stage when you do start to fight for titles?
I'm going to literally sit down now, have a talk with my manager and that, Steve and that, and hopefully next get another 4 wins under me, then hopefully go for a 6-rounder and go from there really.
Got some massive fights this weekend. Obviously tonight we've got Errol Spence defending his world title, Mikey Garcia climbing up 2 weights. I mean, speaking about lightweights, I mean, moving up in weight, having to sort of mould into that weight category. How do you fare Mikey in the fight? Do you see him, what kind of chances do you give him tonight?
I'm going to go with Spence. Anyway, I'm going to go with Spence, bigger boy, I don't know, it's 50-50, but I'm going to go with Spence all the way with the boxing and that's it. Just by the boxing and just strong, powerful movement.
Impose his size, sort of. Did you see him kind of?
He looked like a midget, Garcia, to him, but because he's coming up 2 weight classes, like you said, it's going to be interesting fight.
Well, Jack, I appreciate you getting us on the platform. Any last shout outs you want to give to your management?
To all my sponsors on my shoulders, Coolmark, McGee, and GMB, and OTM on the money.
Jack, pleasure getting you on the platform. Thomas Lyons, Raps on TV, Jack Newham. Wish you all the best for the rest of 2019 and remaining winning ways. Top man.